What's going on, guys? Today I have another tutorial for you guys, and it's just going to be a simple 3 on the sides, line up the front, and just a taper the back and the sides, a mid taper, and just make sure his beard's nice and clean. So I went ahead, like always, and went ahead and cleaned the whole area and did that 2 on the sides all the way over, just so we have a clean area to go ahead and taper. And then after that, I went ahead and put the bald lines in on the sides of his head so that we can make sure we have them even on both sides. And then using the shaver just to get it all the way down to skin. Same thing with the back, putting the bald line in there. And then starting off the fade as always with the no guard all the way open clipper, putting in our first section. And then after we put that section in, we're going to go ahead and close the clipper halfway, close the clipper 3/4 way, and then close the clipper all the way to get that line out. And if there is a little faint line left at that, we'll just use our trimmer just to clean it up with just a little bit. And now that that guideline is all the way out of the way, we're going to go ahead and put our 1 guard on, open at first, and then we're going to go ahead and close it, just so we have a smoother transition. And then after that, we go ahead and put our half guard on halfway, 3/4 way, and then all the way closed, just like we did with the first section. And then after that, we're going to put our 2 guard back on and fade all the way up to the bulk area. And then our 1.5 halfway, all the way closed. And then if we need our 1 for a little bit of a faint line, we're going to go ahead and do that. And then the taper will be done on that side. And since we finished the fade, not completely, but we did a rough draft, we just have to come back around and detail when everything's finished. We're going to go ahead and start blending in the beard. Same exact way that we do the taper, but just the opposite. So we're going to go ahead and do the half guard, get those guidelines out, go ahead and do our 1.5, fade that in a little bit to the half guideline, then take our 1 and then take our half guard until everything's all the way blended in smoothly. And then just as we did the taper on the side, we're going to go ahead and do the same exact thing on the back, starting with no guard, clipper all the way open, halfway closed, 3/4 closed, and then all the way closed until we get that guideline out. And then the same thing, put the 1 guard on, keep working it up all the way into that 2 guard that we have on the sides of the head. then lining him up just a little bit just to see, so we can start to see what the fade's looking like. Then after we do a little bit of clipper over comb work, we're gonna go ahead and line up the front. Making sure not to push it back anymore or anything like that. Just almost a natural lineup, nothing too sharp. And this is one big trick with the beard, is just taking a 2 or a 3 guard and going with the grain on the beard on the sides, just so it can kind of get close to the face and get all the stragglers away. That's a very simple tip that a lot of people, I feel like, don't use. But then we're just making sure that everything is lined up now, the back by the ears, around the ears. And the haircut's pretty much done. We're just kind of touching up things, refining things as they need to be refined. Because once you're looking at a fade so long, at least me, I feel like you start to not notice things. So you kind of take your eyes off of it, take a step back, do something else in the haircut, and then come back to the fade part that you're just looking at for so long. And then you'll see a little bit more that you need to clean up. And then after we fade this in, we're gonna go ahead and line up the beard and the edges with the razor. And then that's pretty much the end of the haircut, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys got some value out of it. And just let me know if you guys want me to show you anything else, man. I'll see you guys in the next one.